In the last few weeks, our entire country has moved to new places with new experiences. Our two Bible readings today are of two people facing similar situations in their lives. God is with us today in our strange times, just as he was with them in their times. God wasn't only with them to give them company and friendship. God gave them practical help and direction as they travelled through unfamiliar territory, often with no one else to help them. The church is the worldwide group of people who have come into the same relationship with the same God as did Joseph and his family, and Peter and the other disciples of Jesus. The church is here in this parish of Northwest Lochaber, just as it exists in every other country and community of the world. We are here because each of us, in one way or another, has experienced God helping us. We all have our stories to tell, although many of us struggle to put that into words of our own. Like the virus that we're all struggling to understand at present, God is difficult for us to understand. Indeed, God is fundamentally mysterious. That means it is impossible for us to understand everything about God. We accept that we don't understand many things, but it can be hard to accept God for who he is when we struggle to grasp what he is and how we can interact with him. Joseph was the second youngest son of Jacob and Rachel. He had 10 older brothers, and for a long time Joseph was Jacob's favourite son. Since Andrew Lloyd Webber wrote the musical Joseph and His Technicolor Dreamcoat, the story of Joseph has become one of the most well-known stories in the Bible. It is one of our favourite poor boy becomes rich and successful dream life stories. Joseph is uprooted from his comfortable, spoiled existence and thrust into slavery and then into prison. God gives Joseph favour even in his downward path, and then helps him during those dark days when Joseph was stuck in prison indefinitely, the ultimate lockdown. You can read for yourself how God brought Joseph out of prison and made him second in command of the country, to bring the people of Egypt through a 7-year famine which would otherwise have killed millions. Peter was given an even harder challenge by Jesus: feed my sheep. It's a bit crazy to ask a fisherman to become a shepherd, but that isn't really what Jesus was asking. Jesus was asking Peter to care for God's people. Jesus described himself as the Good Shepherd. The sheep Jesus meant were the people of God, those who were following and those who were lost. Peter was to shepherd the followers and to find and care for the lost. Peter and the other followers of Jesus knew the help and support of God as they took the good news about Jesus into all the countries round about them. The people they introduced to God found him to be the same as Peter and his friends had experienced. The same God as Joseph had experienced, a faithful and helpful friend. In these days when we feel like strangers in a strange land, remember that God is not only with you, but he wants to help you if you will let him. He wants us all to be like Jesus, to be good shepherds, caring for the sheep, both the found and the lost. Together we have the opportunity to turn the strange land into a beautiful garden, like the paradise that Eden used to be. Amen.